Hey, welcome to a new video. The Flussbad is supposed to be the longest pool in the world and is located in the German city of Berlin. This pool is 750 meters long and runs along the entire city. Any tourist who notices this beauty cannot help but stop for a while to enjoy the amazing view. The pool would start at the River Spree, and its size is equal to 17 Olympic 50-meter pools. It is truly a crazy idea, as the pool would be a huge attraction for Berlin's historic center. The project was therefore highly praised by the jury of the International Holcomb Awards competition for sustainable building. But you might be wondering, where do they plan to get all that water from? The idea is to filter the water in an ecological way and let it flow into the Flussbad. This is an excellent example of what can be achieved in old inner cities, which have a rich tradition with cultural heritage.
Are you new to this channel? Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And before we start, also like the video. Koh Samui is an island located in the Gulf of Thailand, about 560 kilometers south of Bangkok. Here you'll find a pool, which instead of clear blue water, shows a red color. The striking effect is created by a mosaic of orange, yellow, and red tiles. One of the things that makes this pool so unique is the contrast with the blue ocean in the background. If you love reading books, this is the perfect place. The reason why this place is called the Library Pool is because there's a library with an impressive collection of books. The hotel is located near the Chewang Beach, which is also known for its nightlife. This pool was considered by TripAdvisor as one of the most spectacular pools in the world.
Ice bath is a tradition observed by Orthodox Christians in Russia and Eastern Europe. It is celebrated on January 19th, commemorating the baptism of Jesus Christ in the Jordan River. During this tradition, a cross-shaped hole is cut into the ice of lakes, rivers, or ponds. The water in these cross-shaped pools is then blessed by a priest. Despite the icy temperatures, men, women, and children immerse themselves in these pools, hoping to wash away their sins. The water is considered holy and pure, blessed by the priest during Epiphany. The act of immersion symbolizes the baptism of Jesus Christ, and is a way for believers to emulate Jesus' experience and partake in a spiritual act. This tradition is deeply rooted in the Orthodox Christian faith and is considered an important part of the Epiphany celebration. Some wear simple robes for the ceremony, while others opt for swimwear. In a long procession, people wait their turn to step into the water, taking one or more dives depending on their endurance before rushing to warmth.
Villa on the Rocks is located in the municipality of Brandol in France. This incredible villa is built into a hillside and offers a spectacular 28-meter-long aquarium-like pool with transparent walls that overlook the first floor of the house. So you can watch people swim just like you watch fish in an aquarium. This masterpiece was designed by the famous architect Rudy Ricciotti and was completed in 2006. The house has 3 levels, and when you've just woken up, you can jump straight into the swimming pool. This one also overlooks the ocean and surrounding nature. If you want to spend a night there, it'll cost you about 600 euros per night. France has been a popular vacation destination for years, especially on the south of the Mediterranean coast. The villa can accommodate up to 10 people, so it's perfect for a vacation with friends or family.
According to Greek mythology, the Giolla Lagoon was created by Zeus as a bathing spot for his wife Aphrodite. It is said that the lagoon has been carved into the rocks over millions of years by constant waves and erosion. Also known as Aphrodite's Tear, it is a beautiful natural pool on the southern coast of Thasos, an island in the North Aegean region of Greece. It is also a popular tourist attraction, known for its crystal-clear water and unique rock formations. The lagoon is not a traditional beach, but resembles a pool, approximately 66 feet long and over 49 feet. The rocks around the lagoon are terraced, making them easy to walk on. Visitors can swim in the clear waters of the lagoon and enjoy the enchanting contrast between the water and the wild, rocky landscape.
I wouldn't be surprised if you've seen a video from one of these channels on YouTube. These people create incredible swimming pools and other survival-type homes. They build these in an area where there's a lot of bamboo. Locals still use these techniques regularly. Some of the pools they build are completely hidden underground, while others are built a few meters above the ground. The incredible thing about this is that everything is built using only primitive tools and methods. Unfortunately, I couldn't find much about the creators or owners of these channels, but it's fascinating to watch. YouTube channels like these are watched by millions of people.
The Swimmarium is the next generation of swimming pools. If you ever had the chance to visit this place, you will definitely be surprised and excited. The coolest thing about this place is that it's all 3D. And you can basically choose wherever you want to swim. The Maldives, the Bahamas, the Great Barrier Reef, anything is possible. Every time you're there, you can experience a completely different place to swim in. Isn't this amazing? Why would you even start traveling to another country when Swimmarium offers you something like this in one click? The pool is made of glass, including LED screens that broadcast live or recorded images. All you have to do is choose a spot where you want to dive in and you can enjoy a new experience. You can even choose to wave at sharks or other large fish or dive with whales.
On the Indonesian island of Bali lies the town of Ubud, which is considered the cultural center of the island. Here is also where the Hanging Gardens is located. It's a very luxurious resort in the middle of the island, about a half-hour drive from the town of Ubud. The private resort is located in the heart of the jungle and offers a multi-level pool and luxurious hot tubs. While enjoying the various pools, you're surrounded by mountains, volcanoes, and surrounding forests, which gives an incredible view. If you do want a little more privacy, you can also enjoy it in one of the rooms. Each room has its own private pool. Not only do the pools give a fantastic view of the rainforest, but opposite of the pool is the incredible Balinese temple. The Hanging Gardens Resort contains about 44 villas, and if you want to come here, you'll be taken to the location via one of the 2 funiculars from the hill. This pool belongs to the TWA Hotel and is located at the John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York. It's a wonderful destination if you love watching planes, because while you're in the pool, you can watch the planes take off from the airport. The hotel opened in 1962, and since then, it has about 512 rooms that you could stay in. It also has a large conference room, a museum about the history of aviation, and a wide range of restaurants, including the Sunken Lounge, where even the Beatles performed in 1965. But while you're here, be sure to take a swim in the infinity pool that overlooks the runway of JFK Airport. In the winter, the pool is heated to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, or 35 degrees Celsius, so guests can still enjoy the view, even when it's cold outside.
Surrounded by the majestic Himalayas, the St. Regis Lhasa Resort on an 8-acre site offers breathtaking views of the Tibetan landscape. This luxury retreat in Lhasa, Tibet is known for its stunning golden pool. The resort features 162 guest rooms, villas, and suites, with prices starting at $300 per night. However, visitors come not only for the luxurious rooms, but especially for the pool, which is lined with thousands of golden tiles. Located at an altitude of 12,000 feet above sea level, it offers stunning views of the surrounding mountains and the city of Lhasa. The golden pool is a saltwater pool heated to a comfortable temperature of 82 to 89 degrees Fahrenheit. St. Regis Lhasa Resort is also known for its sustainable features and uses solar panels and an underground water recycling system. For those who love sports and going out, the Stadium Swim at Circa Resort and Casino in Las Vegas is a true paradise. It has a capacity of 4,000 people and a 144-foot or 44-meter wide 14 million megapixel LED screen that's been installed where guests can watch their favorite sports games while relaxing in the pool. There's also plenty of sunbeds, and in addition, there's lounges, a DJ booth for music, bars you can swim to, and because it's Vegas we're talking about, you can also gamble at the pool. In the winter, the pool's also heated so guests can enjoy the water any time of the year. I think this pool is a big dream for any sports fan. We already showed you some interesting designs of swimming pools of the future, but how about an even more interesting idea for a pool? A pool in an airplane. Yes, you really heard right. Recently, Emirates Airlines revealed their plans for creating an airplane with a park, a game room, and with a pool. Their plans were posted on their Facebook page, and they called the plane they planned to build the APR-001. But after doing some more research, we unfortunately found out that it was an April 1st joke. The idea itself isn't so bad though, if you think about it, because the pictures the company posted look pretty realistic. But the big question, of course, is whether this could really be possible. What do you think? And would you like to fly with such a plane? Let me know in the comments.
The Japanese are world famous for their clever innovations and advanced technologies, and this pool, which is called the Magic Pool, is one of their amazing creations. The pool went viral on the internet because it looks like you can walk underwater without getting wet. So, unfortunately, it's not an actual pool that you can swim in, but it's actually part of an exhibit at the Museum of Contemporary Art in Kanazawa, Japan. So it looks like people can walk underwater without breathing. Below is a passageway where people can enter the empty pool.
Havasu Falls is a breathtaking natural wonder in the Grand Canyon in Arizona, within the Havasupai tribal lands. It is one of the most famous and visited waterfalls along Havasu Creek, known for its stunning turquoise pools and scenic surroundings. The waterfall features a single main chute that cascades over a vertical cliff of 88 to 98 feet into a series of pools. The vibrant blue-green color of the water is due to the high concentration of calcium carbonate, which forms the unique terraces and formations at the falls. However, reaching Havasu Falls requires a hiking adventure. The trail to the falls starts in the village of Supai, about 1.5 miles. The hike requires physical preparation and is not as simple as booking a ticket. It involves clambering along mist-covered canyon walls while holding onto a chain to reach the pools of Mooney Falls and continue to Beaver Falls. Havasu Falls plunges about 98 feet into a series of turquoise pools below, and the flow of the waterfall is consistent throughout the year. The falls are surrounded by lush vegetation, including cottonwood trees and wild grapevines, adding to the oasis-like atmosphere.
Porto Moniz is a municipality on the island of Madeira that belongs to Portugal, where only 3,000 people live. But these people have good taste, because they have a beautiful natural swimming pool that overlooks the Atlantic Ocean. The island is a wonderful vacation destination where you can swim, scuba dive, and hang out on the beautiful rock formations that have been formed by volcanic activity. Another activity that's highly recommended is the diving board that emerges into the ocean. However, you can only go off the diving board if the sea isn't too rough that day. Does this seem like a great vacation destination to you? Let me know in those comments.
The swimming pool at the Holiday Inn Shanghai Pudong Kangxiao offers an extraordinary experience with its exceptional view. Located at the top of the 24-story hotel, a section of the indoor pool extends beyond the main building, creating a sensation of floating in the air. The bottom of the pool is made from tempered glass, allowing guests to see the street below, while passers-by can catch a glimpse of swimmers high above them. This provides an exhilarating feeling, akin to swimming in the air. In addition to the breathtaking views, guests can also enjoy the urban landscape of Pudong, including the iconic Lejazui skyline from the pool lounge. The pool itself is 98 feet long, 20 feet wide, and 5 feet deep. This pool is the first of its kind in China and was designed by the Singaporean firm Chan Saoyan Associates, which also handled the hotel's interior design. While the pool is primarily accessible to hotel guests, a limited number of health club members can also enjoy the facilities.
The Alpine Panorama Hotel by Herbertus, located in South Tyrol, Italy, has a pool called the Sky Pool. The pool floats 12 meters above the ground and gives you a panoramic view of the Dolomite mountain range. All year round, this sky pool is heated at 91.5 degrees Fahrenheit, or 33 degrees Celsius. There's also a small glass window at the bottom of the pool. In addition, the hotel has 6 other heated indoor and outdoor pools with multiple saunas. If you like winter sports, this is a place for you, because the ski area in the Dolomites is considered one of the best places for skiing. So if you're looking for active and relaxing activities, I would definitely recommend visiting the Alpine Panorama Hotel.
If we are talking about unusual pools, then these balcony pools in Mumbai definitely belongs in this list. These pools belong to the balconies of the building, and was designed by a famous architect named James Law. The unique pools are located in the 30-story Bandra Om building in Mumbai. The name of this building comes from the fact that it is built in the shape of a certain symbol. This is also how the building looks. It has more than 200 apartments, and the most incredible thing is that the pools of the apartments look like they are floating in the air. Needless to say, the building as a whole therefore looks futuristic and very cool. As if it was designed in the far future, don't you think?
If you want to relax after an entertaining adventure, you should definitely visit the Las Grutas Talatango in Hidalgo, Mexico City. This place moves at an altitude of 4,200 feet, or 1,280 meters above sea level, and has several caves, tunnels, and hot springs built into a cliff. In addition to the hot springs, there's an underwater thermal pool and a turquoise-colored river that flows through the area. The pools are heated naturally year-round by the surrounding volcanic mountains. If you love to explore caves, then this place is also highly recommended. Nearby, there are hotels, campsites, restaurants, a suspension bridge, and even a zip line. Las Grutas Talatango is known as a Mexican paradise for a reason.
The Kimala Bird's Nest Villa Pool is a unique and luxurious accommodation within the Kimala Resort in Phuket, Thailand. Inspired by the Rungnak clan, these villas feature a distinctive woven bird's nest exterior. The Rungnak clan was known for their intellectual and creative excellence, comprising artists, musicians, poets, astrologers, and philosophers. The Kimala Resort is nestled amidst lush flora on rolling hills overlooking Kamala Village and the Andaman Sea. Each bird's nest villa boasts a private swimming pool. The infinity-style pools offer breathtaking views of the rainforest and the Andaman Sea beyond. This provides guests with a secluded and serene environment to relax and enjoy the natural beauty of Phuket. The floor-to-ceiling windows and private balconies also allow guests to fully immerse themselves in the stunning landscape. In addition to the bird's nest villas, Kimala offers other unique accommodations, including tree pool houses, clay pool cottages, and tent pool villas. Each type of accommodation is inspired by different clans and features its own architectural styles and themes.
The Serengeti National Park is located in Tanzania and covers an area of 9,320 square miles, or 15,000 square kilometers. In the middle of this area is the Four Seasons Safari Hotel. The hotel has a swimming pool that overlooks a pool where herds of elephants and zebras come to drink water. For those interested in wildlife, this is the perfect opportunity to get close to wild animals, while still at a safe distance and relaxing in the pool. The pool is intentionally elevated so that guests have an amazing view. The idea of the hotel is to allow people who don't want to go on a safari to still have a similar experience. Imagine relaxing in the pool with a cocktail on the side while enjoying the wildlife. Who wouldn't want that?
This amazing plus-shaped pool, created in the middle of the East River in New York, has got a lot of people talking. An interesting fact is that it was only approved after 10 years of planning. The process took a very long time, because the main goal of the project was to make a safe and healthy swimming spot in a very polluted river. So it took a lot of time to develop cleaning software and filters, which do not consist of chemicals. The idea was, in fact, that people could swim while looking out for boats crossing the East River. The concept ended up being a success. In fact, the plus-shaped pool attracted many people. But you might be wondering why the pool is actually shaped like a plus. That's because the company, Los Angeles-based Studio Playlab, decided to want to make it a special design. The best thing about this pool, though, is that it can filter over 2 million gallons of polluted river water per day.
When it comes to luxury, the Titanic Mardin Palace definitely belongs on this list. Located in the Turkish city of Antalya, this hotel has one of the largest outdoor swimming pools in Europe. It was built by a wealthy businessman, Telman Ismailov, and was officially opened on May 23rd of 2009. The luxury hotel is said to have cost an incredible $1.5 billion or 1.26 billion euros. Many celebrities attended the opening, including Mariah Carey, Kendall Jenner, and Paris Hilton. The hotel has multiple pools, the outdoor pool of which has an area of 32,000 square feet, or 9,700 square meters. Some of these pools flow directly onto a sandy beach in the Mediterranean Sea. In the middle of the outdoor pool, there's also a fish restaurant with 4 large aquariums that have more than 3,000 different species of fish. In addition, it has 30 other restaurants, entertainment facilities, and even a golf course. With all that, the Mardin Palace really lives up to its recognition as a 5-star hotel.
Hotel Provincial is a boutique hotel located in the heart of the French Quarter in New Orleans, Louisiana. It is one of the few family-owned and operated hotels in the area, managed by the Dupipis family for over 60 years. Originally opened as a hotel in 1961, Hotel Provincial has an intriguing past that dates back to wartime. Like several other hotels nearby, Hotel Provincial served a different function before it was transformed. Specifically, Building 5 of the hotel played a significant role as a hospital starting in 1722. However, echoes of its wartime past still seem to resonate through the walls of the hotel. Many guests have reported terrifying experiences, claiming to see apparitions and hear cries of pain from wounded soldiers. Some have even witnessed vivid scenes of surgeons, nurses, and bloodstains, as if the hospital's history was unfolding before their eyes. These haunting encounters create a creepy and unsettling atmosphere for those staying at Hotel Provincial. Yet, the pool in the courtyard remains one of the most beautiful pools in the city, but after hearing the story, you might think twice about swimming in it. As children, many of us dreamed of building extraordinary things. Imagine what happens when 2 incredibly skilled individuals end up in a small, private jungle in California. In this case, they created a modern underground hut with a pool. What's even more impressive is that they completed this remarkable project in just 100 days. You might wonder how they managed such a feat. Well, a time-lapse video shows their journey from start to finish, and the video has eventually garnered over 1 billion views on YouTube. Using resources they had in the jungle, these men gathered materials such as earth, stones, and water to build their own jungle oasis. A challenging task that you can see as they also had to carry everything back. The underground hut is 16 feet deep, 49 feet wide, and 23 feet high. If we take their word for it, it was made by just 3 people, 2 builders, and a cameraman. Would you want to swim in this pool? Let me know in the comments.
When you see the following video footage, you would think it was filmed in the deep ocean, but it's not. This is a deep dive, a 197-foot or 60-meter deep pool located in Dubai. It's Dubai's newest attraction that recently opened and is known as the deepest pool in the world. Just to give you a better comparison, it's a whopping 3.7 million gallons, or 14 million liters of water, and is the size of 6 Olympic swimming pools. Because the pool is so big and deep, the designers decided to make it a sunken city to give the dive a special experience. The pool is safe because it has more than 56 cameras installed to keep an eye on the divers. In addition, the staff is always on the lookout in case something happens.
Umaid Bhawan Palace is a historic palace located in Jodhpur, India, constructed by Maharaja Umaid Singh, the 37th ruler of Marwar, in response to a severe drought and famine in the 1920s. The construction of the palace provided employment to local farmers during this difficult time. The palace features 347 rooms and serves as the main residence for the former royal family of Jodhpur. Construction began in 1929 and was completed in 1943, and it has been partially opened to the public as a museum. The Zodiac Pool is a distinctive feature of this palace, located underground and adorned with golden tiles. This pool is named for its unique design that incorporates astrological elements. It is decorated with zodiac signs and celestial motifs, reflecting the fascination with astrology prevalent during its construction.
The next pool on this list is located in the Alps of Switzerland, in the town of Edinburgh. The 5-star hotel called Wiener Honig is located at an altitude of 914 meters above sea level and has an incredible outdoor pool. You might be thinking, isn't it cold? Nope, because the pool itself is heated year-round to about 33 degrees Celsius. In the middle of the pool, there's a semicircular seating area, which serves as a bubble bath at the same time. You can also relax on the edge of the pool and look out over the beautiful mountains and the Verwoerd-stricken lake. If you want to stay here one day, it'll cost you easily about 600 euros. Besides the pool, you also have the opportunity to hike in the mountains or even to ski in the winter. If you prefer to stay in the hotel, they also have a fitness center, a sauna, an indoor pool, and a restaurant with very good food.
People's lives are supposed to be made easy in the future. This also applies to swimming pools, and this amazing shipping container pool is a great invention. Imagine having a comfortable and portable pool instead of a traditional cement in-ground pool that you can't move. One of the biggest advantages of a mobile shipping container pool is that it's easy to transport. If you're a big swimming enthusiast, you can take it anywhere with you. For example, do you want to move and still have a chance to swim in your favorite pool? No problem. Just take your pool with you. In addition, it will look beautiful as part of your home design. You can be sure that all guests who will come into your house will talk non-stop about this new and stunning idea.
The Galaxy Hotel is located in Macau, a region that belongs to the People's Republic of China. The 5-star hotel features an outdoor pool that is a whopping 575 meters long. So grab an inflatable floaty and let the rapids push you forward. If you like lazy rivers, then this is definitely one to put on your bucket list. At one point, you end up in a transparent area where you can see tourists walking below you. The entire area is an incredible 75,000 square meters. It also has a wave pool, waterfalls that you can stand under, a place for children to play, and even a water slide that runs through the artificial mountain. If you decide to go here on vacation, it will undoubtedly be a lot of fun. There's also casinos to be found in Macau, which many people say can match the feeling of Las Vegas. In 2019, a building opened in Vancouver, Canada, where they have a pool that sits between the two buildings. The pool can be found on the 20th floor and has a glass bottom where you can look down 60 meters on the city square below you. It's said that the glass bottom can support a weight of 1,650 cars, and the pool is about 1.5 meters deep. The families who decide to live here can swim whenever they want. If you can't afford to live here, you can also book a night to still enjoy the pool. In addition to the pool, there's also a sauna, a steam room, and a hot tub. A pool at such a height with a glass bottom is certainly not for everybody, but it's a unique experience. If you want to swim at night, the lighting gives you a colorful ceiling that can also be seen from the first floor. When I came across this pool called Aquadome, I thought, wow, I definitely need to add this one to the list. It actually has a design that I'd never seen before. The Aquadome is located in Tyrol, Austria, in a district called Langenfeld. It's located between the Otzel Mountains, and at first it looks like you're in an alien place. There's 2 giant saucers and a small one with a pyramid-like structure in the middle that leads you to the pools. The pools are heated with sulfur-rich thermal spring water, and it's about 35 degrees Celsius. Around the dishes, there's a pool, and inside the hotel, there's an indoor pool where you can swim. You can of course book a night in the hotel, but you can also just pay for a few hours to enjoy the pool.
The Arizona Diamondbacks pool is located in Chase Field, the home stadium of the Arizona Diamondbacks baseball team in Phoenix, Arizona. This unique pool was introduced as part of the stadium's construction and has since become an iconic feature. The idea came from one of the Arizona Diamondback owners, who wanted to create a distinctive and memorable experience for the fans. If you're at the stadium, you can find this pool in the right center field, offering a full view of the field and allowing you to watch the game. It's accompanied by a hot tub that's raised 20 inches above the pool for a clear view for those using it. Interestingly, this pool has also become a target for home runs. Mark Grace, a former player for the Diamondbacks, made history by hitting the very first home run into the pool during the team's inaugural season. Since then, a total of 10 home runs have landed inside the pool, including a memorable splashdown by Alec Thomas during Game 4 of the NLCS. The pool area is a sought-after spot for fans, especially during special events like the World Series. However, access to the pool during the World Series is much more expensive, with prices starting at $26,000 for the suite.
From cold Austria, we now arrive at a place called Amangiri, located in the US state of Utah, that is surrounded by canyons and fully integrated with the landscape. If you love nature and complete tranquility and would like to wake up in a hotel with a beautiful view of the desert, then this place is for you. Unfortunately, not everybody will be able to afford it, because just one night here with the minimum price is 2,000 euros. The hotel has several spas, steam rooms, saunas, and a pool built around 165-million-year-old sandstone rock. From what I've been able to find, this place is loved by celebrities like Justin and Hailey Bieber, Kim Kardashian, and even Kylie Jenner. The area is very remote, so walking through the desert area is relaxing and definitely an experience you won't get anywhere else in the world. The Jade Mountain Resort is a 5-star hotel located on the Caribbean island of St. Lucia. To book a room here, you'll spend around 1,300 euros per night. But for some, this is well worth it, especially after you see the beautiful views of the sea and mountains. The hotel is built high into the landscape, and each hotel room has its own balcony with a private pool. The hotel also has a superb restaurant, and you can rent a bicycle to explore the surrounding countryside. Some rooms have an additional hot tub, and you can even book a massage to be given in your own hotel room. According to several articles, this hotel has won over 10 awards for the best honeymoon destination. During this tropical vacation, you could also go hiking through the rainforest, mountain climbing, and even snorkeling. I came across a picture of someone swimming in a dark tunnel several times on YouTube, but no one gave any information with it. So I decided to do some research and found out that this is probably the creation of the architect Pimer Zumthor. The tunnel belongs to the 5-star hotel Therm Vals in the municipality of Vals in Switzerland, and is located at an altitude of 1,252 meters above sea level. It took him 2 years to complete, and both the interior and exterior are made of special kind of rock. The building is full of labyrinth-like rooms and tunnels where you can swim and is partially located under the Swiss landscape. Swimming here won't be relaxing for everyone, as its long corridors and high ceilings might make you feel claustrophobic. People who have been here say that the thermal water provides a deep spiritual experience. Furthermore, you can also go for hikes around the Dash Mountain, and in the winter, you have the opportunity to go skiing and snowboarding.
The Sky Pool in Dubai is known as the world's highest 360-degree infinity pool. Situated at a height of 656 feet, it offers breathtaking views of Dubai's floor of the Palm Tower in Palm Jumeirah. The Sky Pool is designed to create a seamless connection with the sky, combining elements of air, water, and wind. The lounge area features warm natural materials and modern geometric accents, providing a vibrant atmosphere for guests to relax and enjoy the panoramic view. The Sky Pool in Dubai opened in 2021 for guests, and access is available through ticket reservations, with prices starting at $40. The pool deck also hosts yoga classes, allowing people to practice yoga amidst the stunning 360-degree view of Dubai.
The Badstip Pool is located on the Spree River in the German capital of Berlin. The reason for this is because the river itself is very polluted, and you don't really want to swim in it. A local artist named Suzanne Lorenz came up with the idea of creating a public pool, which opened in the summer of 2014. The pool is open from 8 in the morning to midnight. Especially during the summer days, it can be very crowded. Right in front of the pool, there's a bar and a building with a club where DJs play mainly in the summer. There's also sports facilities nearby, and right in front of the pool there's a kind of beach where people can relax. Finally, there are then several plateaus that lead out to the pool where people can sit. The Batstrip pool is a very popular place, so it's usually very crowded, so keep that in mind if you want to go here. In the number 1 spot on the list, we have the Blue Lagoon, a geothermal pool located near Grindavik in Iceland. The pool is very popular, and something you should visit if you find yourself in Iceland. The Blue Lagoon is located around lava rock, and was first opened in 1992. The geothermal heated water comes from a nearby power plant that pumps hot water from the ground through turbines and generates energy at the same time. The water has a temperature of approximately 38 degrees Celsius and is rich in minerals and silicates that gives it its light blue color. The water is even said to have a healing effect and would be good for your skin. Nearby, you can also grab a bite to eat at a restaurant built into an 800-year-old lava cliff. This, in addition to the pool, is a very unique experience, so it makes a lot of sense that more than 1 million people visit this place every year. San Alfonso del Mar is a resort found off the coast of the Pacific Ocean, located in Angostura, Chile. This is the world's largest pool and is a whopping 1 kilometer long. It covers 8 hectares and contains 250 million liters of seawater. The pool is about 3.5 meters deep. The water is pumped from the ocean and filtered, and the temperature is kept around 26 degrees Celsius. You might ask yourself, why is a pool being built right in front of the ocean? The reason is because people don't like to dive into the ocean that much, as there's often sharks swimming near the shore. The pool was developed by the entrepreneur Fernando Fishman, and the official opening was in 2006. Because this pool is so large, you can even scuba dive and sail with a boat. It's said that it costs the owners as much as $4 million per year to keep the pool clean.
Blue Abyss is a pool that's in the planning stages that you can find in Cornwall, England. This will be the second deepest pool in the world, with an incredible depth of 50 meters. The price tag for the construction of this pool is an incredible $200 million. However, this pool is not an ordinary pool, but it would become the world's largest research pool for extreme environments. Among other things, it's going to be used as a testing and training center, including for the Navy. In addition, astronauts could use this facility for their space training and to advance undersea robotics technology.
Tokyo Summerland is an amusement park in Akiruno, a city in Japan, known for one of the busiest swimming pools in the world. Every summer, thousands of people are coming to the park to enjoy the wave pool. A wave pool, as most people know, is an attraction where the waves of the sea are simulated. This park is often overcrowded, with people standing against each other with inflatable floats. If you're claustrophobic, this probably isn't for you, but apparently it can be even crazier. In Sichuan, China, they have a pool known as the Dead Sea. In the summer of 2016, it was 40 degrees Celsius, causing literally 10,000 people to go to the crowded pool. I think a few hundred people are already too much, but when you see this, you spontaneously don't feel like swimming anymore. And then also the fact that you can easily lose sight of each other. Anyone who loves swimming pools and is on the internet a lot probably knows about the Embassy Gardens swimming pool in London that hangs 115 feet or 35 meters above the street. The pool was first a concept, but officially opened on May 26, 2021. It's not for people who are afraid of heights, but in addition to being a pool, it also has a bridge where people can walk from one building to another. Because the pool consists of a glass frame, swimmers can see the busy streets below them. Unfortunately, not everyone is allowed to swim here, as the pool is only for residents and their guests. Would you dare to swim here? Let me know in those comments.
Poseidon's Rage, one of the world's largest wave pools, takes you on a wild ride with its towering waves of 9 feet. Hold on as wave after wave crashes down, creating a constant stream of splash and fun that never stops. Poseidon's Rage is a large wave pool located in Mount Olympus Water and Theme Park in Wisconsin. It's one of the largest wave pools in the world, offering an exhilarating water fun experience. It spans nearly 50,000 square feet, making it the largest pool in the Midwest. Poseidon's Rage utilizes an advanced wave generation system to create its powerful and immersive waves. The system uses a combination of pumps and air compression to generate the waves, providing visitors with a realistic and exciting experience. Additionally, it features towering waves that roll in every 90 seconds at a constant rate, and has a maximum capacity of 4,000 people. To ensure the well-being of all visitors, individuals under 48 inches in height must be accompanied by an adult.
Marina Bay Sands is a luxury resort located in a marine bay in Singapore. The project in total cost over 5 billion euros to produce. The entire complex features 2,561 rooms, sports halls, 2 large theater halls, 7-star restaurants, and one of the largest casinos in the world. The most beautiful part of the Marina Bay is the pool that is located on the roof of 3 large skyscrapers, which are connected to each other. It's the world's tallest pool, and you can literally sit at the edge of the pool and enjoy the view of the skyline of Singapore. When you're done swimming, you get a free towel, and you can chill on a luxurious lounger in the shade under a palm tree. They also have several jacuzzis that overlook the ocean. All you need for this is to be a guest of the hotel, so it does cost quite a bit of money. But if you like heights, it's definitely an incredible experience. Crocosaurus Cove is a zoo in Darwin, Australia that is home to about 70 species of reptiles. The park's main attraction is the Cage of Death. Some of Australia's largest saltwater crocodiles swim here, and you can admire them up close if you want. You'll be put in a glass cage that goes in the water for about 10 to 15 minutes. You can enter the cage with 2 people at the same time, and the crocodiles are fed at the same time so that they swim around you more actively. A fun fact is that one of the crocodiles is over 80 years old. However, this attraction has an age limit of 15 years, and you want to be a bit of a daredevil to do this. If you find this too scary, you can also view this crocodile from behind a glass window. But the park also has a museum where you can learn about all these animals. And a little further, you can even find some smaller crocodiles.
Starkenberger Castle in Terence, Austria is home to the world's only beer pools. These unique pools allow visitors to immerse themselves in warm beer and enjoy a beer-themed experience. The concept of beer baths and spas has a long history, with rumors that ancient Egyptian women, including Cleopatra, used beer spas for skin cleansing. The beer pools at Starkenberger were established in 2005, when the old fermentation cellar of the 700-year-old castle became redundant. The area was converted into a beer spa with 7 pools, each 13 feet deep, filled with warm beer mixed with some water. Each pool contains about 42,000 pints of beer. The pools are located in the cellar of Starkenberger Castle, where the brewery operates in the old fermentation rooms. Visitors can relax and bathe in the pools, which are kept fully warm, but guests can also order a cold beer from the pool. Reservations are required in advance, and the cost is about $298 per pool, with an additional fee per person. The 2-hour experience includes beer crackers, a meat spread, and an unswum bottle of beer per person.
Bali is an Indonesian island and is known as a beautiful vacation destination. The area called Uluwatu is very popular with surfers, and at the southern tip of the island is the 5-star resort called The Edge. It has 8 beautiful villas that you can book for about 800 euros a night. Furthermore, there are 2 swimming pools, a gym, several bars and restaurants, a tennis court, a play area for children, and a butler who's ready to serve you 24 hours a day. But the best part is the pool that overlooks the Indian Ocean. The pool even hangs 6 meters over the edge of the 162-meter-high cliffs and has transparent glass that you can look through. Now, this isn't for people who don't like heights, but if I may believe the reviews, this is an unforgettable experience you won't forget anytime soon. The Homestead Crater is a geothermal pool in the state of Utah that is hidden in a 55-meter-high limestone cave. This was formed about 10,000 years ago when melting snow from the Wasatch Mountains seeped deep into the earth. As a result of volcanic activities, this heated the cave at a depth of more than 3 kilometers. The hole above the crater lets in a little sunlight, while the pool remains heated all year round at around 35 degrees Celsius. In 1996, people had made a tunnel in the rock face so that they could reach the site. Over the years, it attracted many tourists and diving enthusiasts. However, there are a number of rules. You may only swim in the water for 40 minutes if it's not that busy. Since you're literally at the bottom of a volcano, it can be quite scary.
When Elon Musk presented his many ideas to the whole world, we all understood that the future is already almost here. But when he revealed that he wanted to establish a colony on the planet Mars, the discussion about it flared up. Andrzej Pawelek is the one who created the concept of what SpaceX's Mars colony could look like. We can safely say that he created a great concept. It goes without saying that when people travel to Mars, they want to live their normal earthly lives there as well. So what about swimming pools on Mars? It may be hard to imagine, but if people will move to another planet and there will be a chance for normal life, then they would definitely want to build a swimming pool as well. Check out this concept of amazing leisure activities, including a pool made in 3D.
Queen's Bath is a small hole located by natural origin, surrounded by volcanic rocks on the island of Kauai in Hawaii. It's also called the Pool of Death, and this place is certainly not for every swimmer. The water is very rough, especially in winter, and even the Hawaii government doesn't recommend visiting this place. When the sea is calm, this place looks breathtaking to take pictures for your Instagram. But there's also several videos on YouTube in which you can see how strong these currents are and how high the waves can hit the rock walls. Unfortunately, several people who have swum here didn't survive. Most pools have fairly clear water, but this pool or mud bath is located in Piparo, a village in Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. These mud baths are created by the eruption of mud or slurries, water and gases. There are over 15 different mud volcanoes in Trinidad, and the danger lies in the unpredictability of an eruption. The last major eruption happened on February 22, 1997, in the small village of Piparo. The mud baths are used as a popular tourist destination, and the temperatures can vary between 2 and 100 degrees Celsius. Liao Miquel is one of the mud baths you can swim in, which isn't too hot. Close by is also the sea where you can rinse off the mud. According to local people who live in the village, the mud is also supposed to cleanse and rejuvenate your skin. Would you ever want to try this? Let me know in those comments.
Located in the Mojave Desert is a unique pool, known as the Social Pool. Created in the summer of 2014 by artist Alfredo, it serves as a commentary on the conflict between the abundance of pools in California and the lack of water access during the drought at that time. The pool is situated in a remote area of the Mojave Desert, more than 2 hours outside Los Angeles. This location is not easily accessible, with no roads nearby and no paths or even signs leading to it. To swim in the pool, visitors must obtain the GPS coordinates and a key from the Mac Center in West Hollywood. It's a freshwater pool with a solar-powered water filter, and the minimalist sculpture measures approximately 11.5 by 4.9 feet. From May 1st to September 30th, the pool is open to the public on the first-come, first-served basis. Visitors must make an effort to reach the pool, involving a long drive through the desert and a walk from the nearest road. There's also no facilities nearby, such as showers or even bathrooms. The social pool is also considered an artwork and social experiment that represents the ideology of contemporary society, where seclusion and tranquility are luxuries for city dwellers.
Siam Park is a large water park located in Spain, on the largest island of the Canary Islands, Tenerife. Siam Park is one of the most impressive water parks in the world, costing around 52 million euros to build. It has a classic Thai structure with fire-breathing dragons, temples, and over 20 different attractions. One of these is the Shark Tank, a kind of water slide that opens into a tunnel where the sharks swim around you. But in this park, they also have a wave pool called Wave Palace, which has the highest artificial waves in the world. These waves can reach a height of no less than 3 meters. It sounds like a lot of fun, but when it's very busy in the pool, I would be very careful. Wave Palace is also a popular destination for surfers who use the pool to practice their sport. Skellefteå is a place in the north of Sweden where the Scandinavian Swimming Championships are held every year in February. This is a competition that is only meant for people who are not afraid of the cold. The pool is specifically cut from the thick ice so that the competition can be held. As you might already guess, the temperature is extremely low, and there's also medical people on the side watching should something happen. People who are not used to the cold may hyperventilate, and it could become difficult to breathe at some point. You might think why these people don't just choose a heated pool, but experts say the cold water has health benefits, including boosting your circulation and immunity. Swimmers of all ages are welcome though, so if you're not afraid of a little cold, this might be for you.
Can you imagine a pool on top of a 55-story skyscraper? Sounds pretty insane, right? Well, the roof of the Infinity Building in London became the very unusual and amazing place for such a pool. When the news about the possibility of building such a cool location was announced, literally the whole internet exploded. However, many people were quite confused, as it was difficult to figure out how to get into the pool. But the explanation turned out to be not so difficult. According to a pool designer, the whole structure is a tube within a tube, which is filled with water from the pool. The water that fills the tube then runs out and goes back into the balance tank. So it works just like any other normal commercial pool. However, it is unclear when this pool will be ready. Would you dare to take a dip in this pool at such a huge height?
Devil's Pool is a natural swimming pool located on the edge of Victoria Falls in Zambia, a country in East Africa. The Victoria Falls has a height of 108 meters and are said to have formed naturally thousands of years ago. As soon as you jump into the water, the current pushes you to the edge of the waterfall. There's someone there who ensures that everything goes well, but there have still been people who unfortunately fell off the ledge. Yet every year there are enough tourists who are happy to swim there. The Victoria Falls are among the largest in the world, with a width of no less than 1,700 meters. The best time to visit this place is between August and January, but it depends on the current water levels. The Yulong Shuyan Water Park is one of the largest of its kind and is located in the Chinese city of Longjing. The water park has several types of attractions, including a wave pool that can create some of the highest waves in the world. However, in the summer of 2019, news came that there would have been a malfunction with the equipment in the control room of the wave pool. This caused a tsunami-like wave from which some people were thrown out of the pool. Some people had to be taken to the hospital, but luckily everyone was okay. Still, this is a sign that you should stay alert when you decide to go into a wave pool, but don't let it stop you from swimming, as things like this hardly ever happen.
The Bondi Icebergs Pool, located at the southern end of Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia, has been a favorite destination for both locals and visitors for over a century. Situated along the picturesque coastline of Bondi Beach, this iconic pool has a rich history and has become a popular spot for relaxation and social media fame. Established in 1929, it holds a special place as a historical landmark and has welcomed the public for more than 100 years. The enduring popularity of the pool is evident from its recognition as the most photographed pool in the world. The facility includes 2 outdoor pools. The adult pool is 164 feet long, with varying depths from shallow at the beach end to deeper at the other end. Additionally, there is a children's pool that is shorter, 82 feet in length, and shallow throughout. Bondi Icebergs Pool is not just a swimming facility, but also a social club. It features a small museum and hosts various events and competitions, including water polo matches and winter swimming championships.
Y40 Deep Joy is one of the deepest swimming pools in the world, located in a hotel in the municipality of Montegrotto, Therme in Italy. The pool is 42 feet deep and is certainly not for the faint-hearted. It's said to contain an incredible 4,300 cubic meters of water, and it was first opened in June 2014. The water in the pool is heated, and it's a popular spot for people who love to dive. Not only does Y40 go 42 meters deep, but it also has several special caves for you to explore. Before doing this, you must sign a slip of paper in case something happens, and only experienced divers are allowed to swim to the bottom. Most people don't go deeper than 20 meters because the pressure of the water can make you faint. If you are in this hotel and you don't dare to swim here, you can also look at people from behind a glass window, and there's even a tunnel that you can walk through.
Located on 3,200 hectares of pristine land, Lokala Island Resort offers a range of activities and amenities, including a golf course, a spa, 5 restaurants, and private boats for diving or fishing. Situated in Fiji, this island is home to the Glass Cube Pool, a 79-foot-long competition pool made of glass, providing exclusive and private accommodations in the form of 25 villas. The pool is a cubic structure of glass, creating an extraordinary visual effect. Swimmers can look through the transparent walls, and the pool is designed to seamlessly integrate into the natural surroundings of the island. Positioned atop a hill, the pool offers breathtaking panoramic views of the island, the ocean, and the lush greenery. Lokala Island is accessible by private aircraft, with a grooved concrete runway suitable for all aircraft with a maximum takeoff weight of 40 tons. International flights land at Nadi International Airport, from where guests can take a connecting flight on the resort's own King Air B300 aircraft.
This new pool, which opened around the fall of 2019, is not just any pool. It's the world's deepest pool, with which it will dethrone the pool from Italy named Y40. The new pool is located in Mikzono, about 50 kilometers southwest of Warsaw, the capital of Poland. The cool thing about this 45-meter deep pool is that there are multiple corridor systems and underwater caves to explore. In addition, there will be a glass tunnel that visitors can walk through and take a look at people diving. There's also a number of hotel rooms that overlook this pool. The team behind this project hopes that the pool will be a perfect place for professional or experienced divers to practice their skills. But beginners are of course welcome as well. The pool named Deep Spot holds 8,000 cubic meters of water, which is comparable to 27 pools of 25 meters long.
A pool in the subway, like some of the other pools on this list, sounds very surreal. But what makes this pool different is that the pool located in Taipei, Taiwan really exists, and it was not a joke. In fact, a 6-car subway train was converted into several sports fields, including a baseball field, an athletic track, a soccer field, and also a swimming pool. The reason why the trains were transformed was because of the Universiade, an international multi-sport event that took place in 2017. To make everything look even cooler, 3D was also used. It is also more than natural that people were eager to travel to this place to take pictures for their Instagram.
The unique spa resort named Koeki in Uneson is located about 80 kilometers from Tokyo in the town of Hakone in Japan. This water park is famous for its rather bizarre whirlpools. They have 26 baths, some of which are filled with green tea, coffee, and even red wine. If you want, you can even drink it from the 3.6-meter bottle while bathing. If you're old enough, of course. According to some experts, it even has positive effects on human health. For example, it's said to rejuvenate your body. You might think it's gross to swim in red wine with other people, but the contents of the pool are cleaned daily. They also have a chocolate bath, but this is only opened on Valentine's Day. Of course, this water park also has normal pools, water slides, and even an outdoor pool, but I think the tourists come mainly for the wine pool.
Located in Denizli province in Turkey, the travertines of Pamukkale are formed by the flow of hot springs over thousands of years. The hot, mineral-rich water from Pamukkale has been valued for its health benefits for over 2 millennia. The Romans built the spa town of Hierapolis so people could come and experience the therapeutic properties of the hot springs. The water from these springs contains calcium carbonate, which solidifies to create unique terraces and formations. The travertines are breathtakingly beautiful, resembling white terraces or cascades of calcium-rich water frozen in stone. Pamukkale means cotton castle in Turkish, perfectly describing the appearance of these formations. The travertines are located near the ancient Greco-Roman city of Hierapolis, and the ruins of Hierapolis can be explored along with the travertines. The water is rich in minerals and emerges from the ground at about 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Tourists are only allowed to walk on designated paths, and certain areas of the terraces are restricted to prevent damage and erosion.
The Grand Wailea Resort is located on Maui, an island in Hawaii on one of the best beaches in the world. It's a 40-acre luxury resort and was built by Japanese developer Takashi Sakaguchi. The hotel is said to have cost as much as $650 million. This location looks stunning. The Wailea Canyon activity pool is 2,000 meters long, and it consists of 9 pools on 6 separate levels. And there are multiple water slides, a whitewater raft with rapids, a pool with a sandy beach, jacuzzis, 6 waterfalls, but the most unique is the world's first water elevator. You enter this place through a kind of bunker-like door, then you take a seat and you are taken to the different levels. Probably it'll be faster to go by the stairs, but it's definitely a unique experience. Another fun activity they have is the fish pipe. It's kind of a rotating water ride, and up to 3 people can go at a time.
The pool rooms, also known as sublimity, is a level within the back rooms, a fictional concept that originated on the internet and has gained popularity. This place is described as a vast complex of interconnected rooms and corridors that are partially submerged in rippling lukewarm water. The architecture varies, but often includes elements such as tiled floors and walls, resembling public swimming pools or old spa facilities. The pool rooms frequently feature surreal or impossible elements, such as water that defies gravity, endless staircases, or rooms that disorientingly loop back to themselves. The lighting in the pool rooms comes from bright windows, though the source of the light is unknown. Some descriptions mention that the water in the pool rooms shows minimal and constant rippling, despite appearing untouched. The concept of the back rooms originated from a post on 4chan in 2019, describing a space one could accidentally slip into, resulting in an endless maze of monotonous yellow rooms. The back rooms are divided into numerous levels, each with its own characteristics and dangers, and the pool rooms are considered one of these many levels.
The cenote Ikil at Chichen Itza was one of the most important cities of the Mayans, and here you find the pyramid of Kukulkan. Chichen Itza is located not far from the edge of the ancient crater of Chicxulub. The famous crater was formed by the impact that probably made an end of the dinosaurs. There's not much to see on the surface, except for the cenotes. A cenote is the name for a water-containing cave. One of the cenotes named Cenote Ikil is one of the 7 wonders of the world, and is one of the most visited sites in Yucatan, located on a peninsula between the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. A scary fact is that the Mayans probably used this place for their rituals, but today there are only waterfalls and crystal clear water. Would you like to take a dip in this natural pool? If you dare, you could also jump down the stairs into the water.
The Luxor Hotel and Casino is famous for its iconic pyramid-shaped structure, one of the most recognizable landmarks of the Las Vegas Strip. Inspired by ancient Egypt, it features a towering pyramid, a sphinx statue, and Egyptian-themed decor. The Oasis pools at the Luxor Hotel Pyramid in Las Vegas are a set of luxurious swimming pools in a sprawling outdoor complex at the iconic hotel. These pools are nestled among lush tropical landscapes, creating a serene oasis in the heart of the Las Vegas Strip. Surrounded by palm trees, cabanas, and loungers, they offer a tranquil escape from the bustling city. The pools comprise several interconnected pools, each offering a unique experience. Guests can choose from different pool areas, including the main pool with a central bar, a more secluded relaxation pool, and a seasonal pool with a beach-like atmosphere. The private retreats came equipped with amenities such as flat-screen TV, mini fridge, ceiling fans, and personalized service, providing guests with a VIP waterside experience. What's your favorite pool you've ever swum in? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos we've made, click one on the screen or take a look at the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.